think we're streaming. I think we're live. So looks like we got levels here. We got levels here.
Yeah, you look good.
Good. I don't know if you want to check it out on the YouTube. And other than that,
yeah, you're live. I just got the notification.
Bam.
We're good.
Bebop, boobop, boobop, bam.
I heard us too, so we're good.
All right, sounds good. So we are streaming live, special ChampzCast from Florida. So this is obviously just YouTube only stuff right here. So yeah, Tim, good to see you. Let's jump right into this. Let's get some music going. Let's hit some record buttons. Let's even start recording this video. All right, we are recording there. Let's hit some music here. It's good to be back, yeah. Back with my buddy Tim. I haven't seen Tim in a long time, but happy to have him as well. Move some stuff around. Just getting the show going today. How you doing? Say, come on over about half an inch. So, yeah. Here to talk football. Here to have some fun. Let's do it, my friend. How you been? Yeah.
The usual. Just started a new job like a couple months ago, so still getting used to that. And
Nice.
it's good though. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. It's about as good as our Giant Week this week.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean,
who expected that?
nobody.
I
When me and Dan talked last week, expected an ass kicking. Especially with the way they looked against the Saints, they look like garbage against the Saints.
I didn't. So obviously down here, I don't watch a lot of Giants games, but I saw they lost to the Saints. I was like, well, this is over. I'm done. And then I was like, oh, they have the Eagles next. I was like, oh, this is gonna. And I was like, I can watch this game because Thursday Night Football. I was like, great, I'm gonna watch an ass kicking. It did.
So I got
the other way around.
I gotta ask you though. So now that you're down here in Florida full time, I'm part time. I come down a couple times a year. Try to spend a month or two down here a year. But let me ask you, since you're a transplant now, have you, and being that the Giants have been awful for the last decade, you've been down here for the better part of that decade, has there been any time where you've switched alliances?
No.
Because this is a weird question. It's not one that you normally ask.
No.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because sometimes maybe not a full-blown transformation, but maybe because you get to watch more of the Bucs games, do you become more of a fan?
No, because I think when I moved down here, I think Brady was still here, and it wasn't the Bucs I hated. It was everybody going like, "We got Brady, nobody cares." Shut up. So,
well, they did care because they won championships.
Well, exactly. I mean, listen, I get it.
In the all-time things that worked out, where Aaron Rodgers did not work out for the Jets. So, Brett Favre did not work out for the Jets. Other greats moving teams out late in their career.
Brady worked out perfectly for the Bucs.
Exactly.
And I get it. And they were super hyped about it. But it was more the Bucs fans that annoyed me. Then once Brady left, Baker kind of took over. And Baker's been growing on me. I actually have him in all three of my fantasy leagues.
I've liked Baker ever since college, to be honest with you. Because he had a lot of grit, a lot of moxie.
I didn't know a lot about him in college, and then as he became a pro, I started learning more about him and all that stuff. And
well, he got out of QB purgatory. He got out of QB hell in Carolina and Cleveland. He's one of the few that have been able to escape it and make something of their career. But I mean, again, Dave and I talk about all the teams. Certain teams, if you get drafted, I just feel bad for you.
Yeah, I feel terrible for you. Problem is they need a quarterback, but they don't know how to develop them. So you're stuck,
And now bringing it back to the Giants, speaking of developing a quarterback, I mean, Jackson Dart looks good, but I mean, him and Scatterbo play like madmen.
Oh, they play like psychopaths.
But that's not I love it too, and I love the energy.
But it's not the way to play. If you
it's not long term.
No,
it's not. It's great for 4 years, maybe 3 years. But it is. Other than that, it is not great at all.
Yeah, I was talking to my one buddy a couple days ago. Actually, I was like, dude, look how this guy runs the ball. He's gonna be in the league for 4 years, and he's gonna be done.
Oh yeah.
But it's gonna be an electric 4 years.
I hope so. Like I said, I mean, the way he runs, I'm shocked he hasn't had like concussion. Yeah, well, I mean, Dable practically pulled Dart out of the league.
Did you see they're investigating that now?
Are they really?
Oh, yeah, the NFL's pulling an investigation on it. What's up, everybody on TikTok? How we doing? Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. We're 2 screens.
What up? What up, TikTok?
Over here,
what
there
up?
You go. I'll try to angle it a little better so we can we twist it?
Yeah, twist it. Give it a twist. Boom.
I'm just going to have to turn my head like this to read all the comments.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's all good.
All good.
Right. But yeah, so with your answer, when Brady left and everybody wasn't just about Brady, because I think that's what it was too. It wasn't like, oh, I love the Bucs. It's I love Brady.
Yeah. Once
Brady left, it started being like, oh, like, I love the Bucs. Mike Evans is a really good wide receiver. Blah, blah. It's like, well, yeah, he's been here forever. What? How have you not realized?
Mike Allsop, by the way, who we got over your shoulder.
My wife knows him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he used to go to her like Chick-fil-A like every day.
Oh, nice.
I want to meet that guy so bad. But
he was a beast of a running back. Talk about back in the day, like he was. I mean, technically more of a fullback, but he was. I mean,
more
he was
a linebacker that ran the ball,
right? But I mean, going back to his Giant game though, what a game! 34-17. Absolutely, you can't help but love the Giants, and you know, in this game.
Fuck the Eagles.
You know, got to throw that in there.
It's insane. Man.
Yeah, it is insane, and a game nobody expected.
No, like
so we stole one here, and I hope it gives us the momentum. I hope they keep it going. I just don't want another letdown next week, and that's where I worry because I mean I hate to look too far ahead.
The Broncos, and I think they're back at the Eagles.
Is that what it is? They got the Broncos.
I could be wrong, but
you're probably right.
They have the Eagles like in a couple weeks. I know that.
Let's see. Yep, they got Denver, and then they're back, and then they're
Philly.
Home. No, they're they're in Philly.
Yeah, they were just home against Philly.
They were just home.
That's gonna be a rough one to go back to.
And then I think they could steal this. I'm still circling the San Fran game and the Chicago game. They could win both of those games.
Well, the thing is that their defense is playing a lot better than I think people realize or were expecting. Like Brian Burns has like 7 sacks already or something like that.
Yeah,
like he's playing really well.
He's played really well. Is Carter hurt?
No, he was in the last game.
He was in the last game.
He played.
He just didn't do much, right?
Yeah, I don't think he was crazy involved. I heard his name a couple of times, so I think he was. Okay. I think he was just holding the edge. But yeah, no, I don't think he's hurt.
All right. Well, listen. Either way, always love it when we can beat the Eagles
and steal a win.
As we like to say.
Fuck the Eagles.
You know, and we keep it moving from there. But going into the next game, I mean, we're gonna run through all these games here. Let's have some fun with it.
Let's do it.
But this next game, can the Jets? We'll just keep it in New York. Can the Jets get any worse? Like, and that's the question. This is the worst start I think in Jet franchise history.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
I don't think they've ever been 0-5.
They have 0 takeaways as a defense.
Yeah, none. It's ugly, and I mean, I was kind of rooting for Aaron Glenn going into the season, but I just.
I don't see them. I don't see it working out. It's very weird.
They look bad though, and that's the thing is, I actually thought they were going to be a better team this year. I mean, Breece Hall's running the ball well. He's on a contract year. I thought they would be better with Justin Fields than they were with Aaron Rodgers, and in some ways they are, in some ways they're not.
Yeah.
0-5, and they're staring 0-6 right in the face. The Broncos aren't the team they were last year, but they're still not a bad team.
No, they're not. I think their defense is a lot better than their offense, which is not what you're looking for the Jets if you're trying to score points.
The one good thing for the Jets is they got to come east. Or no, this game's in London. I'm sorry.
It's at 9:30, dude.
So that's
all traveling.
That's even worse for the Broncos because, I mean, if you put that in Colorado time, that's like a 7:30 a.m. game. When do you ever play that early? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, to get up for that game playing the Jets, that's the one thing where maybe the Jets can steal it because are the Broncos going to be up? That trip for them is actually a lot longer than it is for the Jets. And can the Jets take advantage of that? I don't think so. So, going with the spread here, Denver giving 6.5 over under 43.5. There we go. That works. Perfect. Over under 43.5. I got to be honest. Give me the Broncos. on the money line. Give me the Broncos given the 6.5, and I'm gonna
go under.
I'm gonna go over just because it's an easy over. Like, I mean, this is like
I
a
guess that's
23.
Yeah, it could be like 23,
21,
24, 21. That's over.
something like that. So
No, I'm still gonna go under though because I don't think the Jets are gonna do much.
I'll be honest, the Broncos could put up 40 points. So,
They could.
They're on their own. So
they could. Maybe the Jets get lucky and at least get a takeaway this week and they can build off that.
And that's the thing too is with their coach, they bring in a defensive-minded head coach. Aaron Glenn was a defensive coordinator.
And it looks terrible.
And it looks bad.
And
that's the one thing that you don't expect to look bad.
Yep.
But moving on, game number 2 for us for the week is Cardinals at Colts. Is there a bigger surprise team than the Colts this year? I mean, I feel like the Colts this year are what the Vikings were last year.
Yeah, I would agree.
And
all the knocking we did with Daniel Jones.
Listen, I'm still knocking him.
I still am too.
At the same time, now it makes me think that really maybe it was Dable. And I hate to say that because I really had a lot of faith in Dable and Shane coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Dable's losing the locker room. I think that, Daniel Jones is thriving. But if I'm not mistaken, the Colts coach is very good with quarterbacks. So
yeah, I mean, if you
was supposed to be, I know it didn't work out with Richardson. Yeah, because people thought he developed Allen. So
I don't know. Josh Allen's still doing pretty well when the Giants quarterbacks have him.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So was it more Allen or was it more Dable? And I'm thinking it's more Allen.
Yeah, I think it's more Allen. He's just naturally talented.
So that being said, Cardinals aren't a great team. They're in Indy. Indy given 6.5, over under 47.5.
I think Indy's gonna take this game.
Indy, and I think though I'm gonna take the Cardinals getting the points.
Covering it.
Yeah, so the Cardinals getting 6.5. I actually like that. So give me the Cardinals getting 6.5. Give me Indy on the money line, and give me the under of 47.5.
Yeah, I'll go under. Right. I would say under as well. Yeah.
Did you take Indy Indy with the points or?
I think they beat them by more.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Moving on then.
I have zero faith in Kyler Murray. I don't think he's good.
Well, speaking of people that have lost faith in their quarterback and don't think they're very good anymore, have you heard Dolphins fans? Because they are down on Tua.
Oh,
they are big time down on Tua. 1-4 Miami. They got the Chargers coming in. Chargers again got to play a 1:00 game on the East Coast. Didn't work out for them.
Past 2 weeks hasn't
worked against the Giants. So is it going to work out for him this week? I don't know. To be honest. I mean, I like the Dolphins in this game, and I don't know why. I hope it's not my Bama bias, but I just think eventually they got to get it right. I think and I think that with Tyreek going down, I've said it since last week.
It makes him spread the ball out more.
Well, yeah, not that, and I just think he was becoming a bit of a cancer. Like I think he didn't really want to be there. He was having issues with Tua. And when he rode out on the cart, he looked like Antonio Brown leaving Tampa Bay Stadium. He was big smile. He just blew out his knee. Normally guys are like, he was literally like
down.
smiling and waving at the crowd. And to me, that blows my mind. So in a way, getting him out of the locker room, getting that voice of possible negativity out, I think is something that could be beneficial.
Pressure of getting the big money guy the ball all the time.
Yeah. So,
and with the resurgence of Darren Waller, I agree, but he's on the fantasy team.
You know what I mean? Like he literally quit on us. He was like, "You guys are garbage. I'd rather retire and make shitty music."
Yeah, and then he's
shitty music, the shittiest of music.
Terrible.
So screw you, Darren Waller. Although I still root for Tua and Waddle. Screw you. I hope you get no catches. I won't root injury on anybody, so I'm not going to say that. But I just hope you get no catches and they find a better.
I don't hope that. I need to
better
win.
time.
I got to win fantasy games, man.
Yeah. All right.
I understand why you're doing it. I can't do it.
So who'd you like in this game?
I honestly, I might go with the Dolphins as well. Herbert's good. He's good, I guess. I don't know, but every time I've watched him play, I'm like,
And the
What's this guy
Chargers
doing?
did lose a rookie running back, right?
Oh,
Omari
yeah,
Hampton.
Yeah, he's on the IR for like the next month at least.
Wow. Yeah, so that's going to be a blow to the Chargers too, because now they don't have Najee either, so they've got to go to really like their third and fourth string guys. I think guys like Vidal, like well, I don't even know who's on their practice squad, but yeah. Shout out to anybody joining us.
Seriously, guys on TikTok, if you got questions, say what you want. We'll see it.
Yeah,
we'll see it. We are paying attention.
Throw in the questions. Throw anything you want at us.
On YouTube
Throw
as
any of your predictions too if we're throwing it out there. You know, like we said, Chargers given 3.5. We're looking at the ESPN bets lines on all these games. But yeah, Chargers given 3.5, over under 43.5. I'm taking the Dolphins getting the points. I'm gonna take the Dolphins on the money line too. I know I shouldn't. I know that's crazy. But yeah, with the struggles on offense for the Dolphins, with the Chargers losing Hampton, I'm actually going to go under 43.
I was going to say, I think I'm going under again. Right? I think this is the third game in a row I've picked the under. I'm going to be wrong on one of them. I know that.
Probably on most of them, because the NFL just likes points. So,
they do.
I mean, they like fantasy numbers going up. They like people getting involved. They like bettors, putting in parlays. So,
Subsonic, thanks for the pumpkin. Thank you. In the donut. Don't worry, YouTube. It's TikTok stuff. I'm sorry.
Thank you for donuts and pumpkins. Appreciate it. Yeah. So next game up, we got Patriots at Saints. To me, this is like a shit show of the week. And I hate to say that because the Patriots have been better this year.
They just beat the Bills, man.
They did just beat the Bills, so they're coming off a high. The Saints coming off that monster win against the Giants.
Yeah.
So I got to be honest, I don't care if it's in New England. New England's a better team than the Giants, and the Saints still suck. So give me New England, who I think is better with Vrabel. And
I like New England just because Vrabel, and he's aggressive and he likes violence.
And I'm going under in this game. It's 45.5, and I hate to do that because I like to root for points, but I just don't see either of these teams putting up very many. So give me the under.
Do we see a low-scoring week in NFL? I don't know.
Right now, it's kind of what we're predicting. Anyway. Right. So, give me New England given the 3.5. Give me New England on the money line. Give me New England
outright.
Outright, and the under.
Yeah, absolutely.
You with me there?
The Saints got Spencer Rattler, dude, and a new coach in Kellen Moore, who, respect to him, but I mean, he's not working with much down there.
No. I mean,
he's got Olave, and that's pretty much it.
What they need is,
more than anything, I want better execution. Are we clear on that? I want better fucking execution.
That's what we need.
Yep.
So we'll see if we get that in this game. Either way, it's not going to be a pretty or fun game to watch. Neither is the next game, but to be honest, it is worth watching because it's an AFC North battle.
Yep.
The Browns, by the way, just traded Flacco
to the Bengals.
To the Bengals, which in division trades are a bit weird. And then the fact that like the 41-year-old guy gets traded, not either of the two rookie quarterbacks who got drafted.
No. Why'd you trade them?
So it's an interesting move by the Browns because now I believe Shedeur Sanders is now up to number 2 on the depth chart.
Yep.
And he is itching to get in. So we'll have to see what happens there. Gabriel's played okay so far, so can he keep it up? Pittsburgh's always tough, though. They're 3-1.
Yeah, dude.
To start the year, and to be honest, you never bet against Tomlin or the Steelers. They have a winning record every single year.
They're
just solid.
They're like the
regardless
AFC Cowboys. They have a winning record. They get to the playoffs, then they lose.
Yeah. Although Dave is predicting a 500 season now with the Cowboy tie, that they can actually go 8-1. He's pretty sure that's what they're going to do. So shout out to Dave.
Yep. What's up, Dave?
He'll be back with me on Tuesday, I believe, next week. So look out for that. But next game up on the schedule: Browns at Steelers.
What's up, guys? What's up? Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the follow. Boom. Shout out TikTok. I don't do enough TikTok.
We gotta make you TikTok.
We gotta do it.
We're gonna make you one.
Yeah, we do.
That's my job.
But shout out. Appreciate everybody out there. Browns at Steelers. This is an interesting game to me because Browns got a good defense. Steelers are just solid all around.
Number one defense in the league, right?
I think so.
They were at last week. I know that.
So this game, 38.5. I'm taking the over in this game just because
38.5
is low.
I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be like a shootout, but I think it's gonna be high scoring. I actually think this might be a high scoring game. Rodgers is actually looking pretty good this year.
Yeah.
He's playing pretty well. I'll go the over.
And it's interesting. This line's moved a lot in Pittsburgh's way since it opened on Tuesday at 4.5. So that means a lot of people are putting money on Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
To get the line to move that much, definitely. All the money seems to be going on Pittsburgh. So I got to be honest, I'm jumping on that too.
Mm-hmm.
Although the Browns, I really like their rookie Judikins out of Ohio State.
Yep.
I think he's a monster. I think he's going to do really well for them. So this is a game that I like Pitt to win at home, but give me the Browns getting the points. Give me the 6.5 with the points. This is a division game. Division games are always closer. Always a fight. And 38.5, I mean, either of these teams could hit that themselves, so I'm going with the over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it'll be a close one, and I think it'll be over, yeah.
Rodgers last year? Rodgers gonna pull the move and come back again.
I don't know, because he's playing well. He'd be like, "Oh, maybe I got another year left in me," or maybe he'll be like, "I'm going out on top with his discount double check belt."
Discount double check. So this actually I think could be in the makings for game of the week types. Because I think it could be that close. I think this could come down to a field goal late. But yeah, give me the Steelers at home. They're just too solid, and Tomlin's just too freaking consistent. So,
Bo, what's the biggest fish you ever caught? A 5-pound bass.
Are we talking freshwater?
I say fish in general.
Oh, fish in general. The biggest fish I've caught in general is probably a redfish. I want to say it was a big ass redfish, about 36 inches.
Yeah, nice.
That's probably the biggest I've caught. And then bass wise, I've caught a 26-inch, 9.5 pound. Yeah, it was nice. It was by far the biggest, and I was only about 13 or 14. I still have the picture in my office at home of me with the fish. It was one of those things where, just not to get off topic here, but we'll go off the rails for a second and tell a fish story. I was about 13 years old. I was down here in Florida. Mm-hmm. I was fishing. We lived in Bradenton at the time.
Oh, okay.
In the complex we were in, we had a little pond.
Like
there were lilies. Exactly. I got in a brand new bait caster. As a kid, I'd never had a bait caster before, so I was at the pond kind of learning how to cast with it and use it. And I threw one out there. I had a 7-inch purple power worm on.
Yep.
Threw it out by the lilies, and I got a big-ass bird's nest. So I'm pulling it out.
Yep.
And as I'm pulling it out, I get all the way to the end, and I was fishing with a buddy, Dave, at the time, and he goes, "Oh, your line." My line was just going sideways in the water.
Yep.
Set the hook. I'm fighting this thing. My buddy sees it jump out of the water. He got, maybe the fish probably about 15 feet from land. Mm-hmm. He ran into the water grabbed it. Because he was like, "I do not want you to lose this." So then, because we were in the complex, I didn't have a camera or scale or anything, but I had one in my house. Mm-hmm. I literally took the fish, I ran it around the building, grabbed my camera and everything, went back to the pond, took a quick picture, measured, weighed, and put the fish back in, still alive and kicking. Because, to be honest, I don't like to keep bass. I like to catch and release.
I know people that keep bass to eat them.
Yeah, some people do, and they are delicious. Listen, I'll eat striped bass. So I can't say I won't eat, different. But yeah, it's one of those things where I don't know, catch and release. I'd rather catch that guy again. So I hope somebody else in the future caught him. But yeah, I still have that. So shout out to TikTok and the question. Appreciate the question. That was a fun one because I love fishing. To be honest with you.
My biggest one was at a lake park. It was 5 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah, you know the corner, I don't want to say the people's names. Closer to Persephone Road, that corner.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, I don't know what happened. I thought I was snagged on a branch, pulled up, and I felt wiggle. I was like, "Oh, that's not a branch." Like, my phone fell in the water. Dude, by the time I was wet, I don't even know what happened. I called my brother. I was like, "Dude, you got to get over here."
You got to do what you got to do to land it, right? Gotta do what you gotta do to land it.
It was a mess, but I landed it.
Well, speaking of a mess, that's gonna lead us right into our next game. So our next game here on the calendar is Cowboys at Panthers, and this game is the definition of a mess.
Panthers just because Dave. No, I'm just kidding.
Right? No, well, Panthers because they just, even with Bryce Young, I feel so bad for him. He's got to get out of QB hell. Yeah. he's another guy that's just floundering because of where he is, not what he is, and I'll stand behind that. That being said, Cowboys 2-1 coming into this game. Panthers 2-3. Neither team looked very good. The Cowboys so up and down looked better last week against the Jets, but again, that was the Jets, so we can't really count that one too much. And the Panthers, yeah, they like I said, they just can't figure out how to develop a quarterback.
Nope.
And with that, Dallas given 3.5 in this game. I don't know how, because they're on the road in Carolina. If they were at home, I'd understand the 3.5 spread. I don't love that spread here.
Is CD back?
I don't know. That is a good question. So shout out to anybody in TikTok. Shout out to anybody on YouTube.
On the YouTube.
If you know, let us know. But I'm not sure if CD is back. So
if CD's back, I'm taking the over because I think the Cowboys.
I don't think CD's back yet.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
He ain't even on the chart.
It's IR.
Oh, it's IR. That's why. Interesting.
Right. Let's see if we can find out real quick.
Yeah, right. I mean, either way, I think I'm going to take the Cowboys. The over-under is if CD's back, I think I'm going to take the over because the Cowboys could probably score all of that points themselves against the Panthers.
Let's take a look at the roster. Or no, depth chart. Maybe a depth chart will tell us.
See, it says out right here.
Yeah, out. So he's out still.
And
Turpin's out too. Miles Sanders.
Out.
But listen, Javonte Williams has run the ball really well. And Pickens stepped up last week. Pickens looked good. So
he did.
I still like the Cowboys in this game.
Absolutely. I was picking the Cowboys regardless. My thing is the over and the under. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. Nobody really expected. I didn't anyway. That Carolina would already have 2 wins.
That's true. That is true.
Jets are 0-5, and Carolina has 2 wins.
Right. What's happening in the world?
No, it's the Jets just suck that bad. Unfortunately, we thought we did too after losing to the Saints, but. Shout out to our Giants and kicking
for real
the Eagles' ass.
Right.
That being said, 3.5 point spread. I'm going with the Cowboys as well. Give me the Cowboys on the spread. Give me the Cowboys. Give me the over of 49.5. I think.
Yeah, I think they might.
Both defenses suck.
Yeah, they're gonna score.
Give me points and give me Dallas.
Yeah.
All right. And then the next game, moving on. So another surprise team to me. Didn't expect them to be 4-1. Beating KC, beating some of the teams they're beating. Getting the Seahawks coming east for a 1 o'clock game.
They ain't got to go to the 12th man.
No, and to be honest, Seahawks, I know they got rid of Metcalf. They thought bringing in Kupp would be a good replacement. Hasn't worked out the way they thought. So I got to be honest. Give me the Jaguars at home. I don't care. I don't know how Seattle's favored in this game. Give me the Jaguars. Give me the Jaguars on the money line.
Yep.
And
I'll take the over. I mean, the Jaguars scored, 31 points last week?
Yeah.
I'll take the over.
I'll take the over as well. So this is where we're getting some points back. We started with a bunch of unders, and now we're going with some more overs. But, yeah, I think the Jags moved to 5-1, and they look like the team to beat in that division right now.
They actually look like a good football team now. I think they finally figured it out with Trevor Lawrence and what's the coach? Duval. Who's the coach? Liam Cohen. That's it.
All right, TJ, who's your mama?
A classic right there.
That's great.
So, yeah, but all right then, we're in agreement on that game. Yep. We're gonna kick it to we're the last 1 o'clock game on the schedule. Should be a good game actually. Ravens were a surprise 1-4.
What's going on?
Ravens, who are a surprise 1-4, they should not be 1-4, but they are, and you are what your record says you are. So they are a 1-4 team. They've got to turn it around. I think this is a week at home they can turn it around. The Rams are a 7.5 point favorite now.
In Baltimore,
if I'm not mistaken, wild. I think Lamar Jackson's still out though, right?
Why is he out?
Won't play this.
I honestly don't know.
So hurt. I'm not 100% sure myself. We could try to figure it out real quick, but yeah, no, I am not 100% sure what is going on. All I know is that he is hurt now. And I remember that
we
from
got
last
Cooper
week.
Rush.
So, yeah, Cooper Rush. I don't have as much faith in Cooper Rush. So, unfortunately, because of that, if Lamar was in, we'd be going with the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we're not. So, give me the Rams. Although 7.5 is a lot for Baltimore at home, so I'm gonna take Baltimore getting the 7.5. I'll take the Rams on the money line, and give me the over of 45.5.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Rams are going to win, but I think it'll be a close game. So yeah.
Because I think the Ravens can control the clock with Derrick Henry
Yep.
and everything else. Like they should at least still be able to control the clock.
Absolutely,
And that's really the key to keeping this game close.
Yep.
Is if you can control time possession, then keep that Rams offense off the field. It should
Keep
be a
your
closer
defense
game.
Keep your defense off the field, man. You gotta your defense on the field the whole game. They're not gonna be able to stop them anymore.
No, exactly. So yeah, the Rams would be in trouble there. And then other than that, I mean, moving on to the 4 o'clock games, starting with another shit show here. You talk about the shit show at a 4 o'clock.
This might be the shit show.
This might be the worst game of the week.
Yeah.
The Raiders, who thought they were going to be better with Geno Smith, are not at all. And I mean, what are they doing with Ashton Genty? You go out, you draft this kid as high as you draft him, and then you barely use him. He's not involved in the passing game. He's, he gets standard amount of touches. Like, he's a guy that
centered around him.
It should be, and it's not. And him and Bauer should be the focal point, the centers of those offenses. And that, to me, is where I have the biggest issue, is because whether it was a front office issue or whether it's a head coaching issue, somebody's got to get this shit figured out. Because we went out and spent a lot of draft capital and money to bring this kid in. For you to underutilize him, I'm sorry, that's not going to work for me. If that's ownership, it doesn't work for me. If it's a coaching staff, I'm telling ownership, you got to let me coach my players. Like, I don't know where it's coming from, but
isn't Pete Carroll the coach? Like, he's a veteran, like, seasoned coach. You think they'd be like, go for it, do what you got to do.
You would think so, but I don't know. Dude, shout out to TikTok, by the way. First time I'm streaming on TikTok. This is my first ever TikTok appearance. So
yeah, we'll make one. We'll get you
But
one.
so that being said, Vegas a 3.5 point favorite. Over under 41.5 because both these teams suck. Weirdly enough, give me the under. I don't think either of these teams could score give me the over. 41.5 is so easy to get in today's NFL.
Maybe this is the week they
give me the over.
Unleash Bowers and Genty and they figure it out.
Maybe, but
I don't have faith, but maybe.
But over under 3.5, that's a tough line. Give me the Titans getting the 3.5. Give me the Raiders on the money line, and give me the over of 41.5.
I'm gonna take the Raiders all the way through.
Taking the Raiders all the way through. So you think they win by more than 3.5 and the over? So, all right, cool. Any specific reason you think this is the week they get Genty going?
Yeah, because I heard a couple weeks ago, going back to Genty, that, or maybe, we're only 5 weeks in the season, so a couple weeks ago, that they don't want to like burn him out too quick, so that's why he's not getting all the touches. But that's wild to me. Like, look at the Giants, what they're doing with Scatabo. Look what everybody's doing with all their rookies. They're just feeding them. If you just feed your guys the ball that are supposed to be your playmakers, things are going to happen.
Good things, usually.
Yeah, most of the time.
So, all right. Well, we're semi-agreeant in that game. Moving on. This is the biggest line of the week for sure. That is an absolute...
That's insane for a Bengals team.
That is absolutely insane. Like...
Stop it. Get some help.
That's what the Bengals are saying. They need some help right now because they don't look good. Although
they got help.
It's something. But this is just such a monster
that's
line.
Insane. That's insane.
I don't care though. Give me the Green Bay. I'm gonna lay the 14.5. I'm just still baffled at that line. That's a monster line. Two more than 2 scores. more than 2 touchdowns. Yeah, give me Green Bay all the way. Give me Green Bay money line. Give me Green Bay laying the 14.5.
The Bengals are just so
And give me the
bad.
over because I think Green Bay could put up 45 points themselves.
I agree. I think Green Bay's going to put up 40 points in this game alone. So yeah, give me that. They're just the Bengals. It's wild how one player can affect both sides of the ball.
It really is.
It's insane.
Absolutely.
But that's what you get when you spend all your money on what 3 guys that what they did a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, they kind of dug their own grave there.
Yeah, who is it? Hendrickson,
Burrow and
Chase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But listen, with Burrow though, this team is a different team, and this game would be a much better game.
100%.
But yeah, give me the Packers. I think they move on, and that's gonna bring us to the last 4:00 game of the week, 4:25 to be exact. This is your Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home against the 49ers, who have to come east but play at 4:00, so it's a bit more normal for them.
It's a 1:00 game for them.
But the 49ers now, no Mac Jones, because he went down last week. I'm pretty sure he's out this week. This is now going to be their third.
No, Mac Jones went down last week?
I think so,
He was playing last week.
Yeah, he went down.
Did he?
Pretty sure he
I
went
must have
down.
missed that if you did.
We're gonna double check the depth chart real
quick. I know
quick.
Purdy's out, but I must have missed that one.
No, he got hurt too. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna.
That's very unfortunate for them.
We are going to double check my.
Yeah, that ain't good. If that's. Oh, he's
sure
questionable.
Questionable. So let's take a look at the report on Mac Jones real quick.
He's
expected to start at Tampa. Okay. So they look good with Mac Jones under center.
Very good with Mac Jones.
So we'll see if that continues. That being said, let's get back to the spread. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. All right, there we go. Tampa Bay laying 3.5. Over under 47.5. 49ers look better with Mac Jones. With Mac Jones going to play, give me Tampa on the money line, but give me San Fran getting the 3.5 and the over. Give me the under actually.
The under? I was actually gonna go over for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go with the over. We're gonna go over. We're gonna root for some overs here the second half of this Sunday. So over 47.5. Tampa Bay giving the 49ers getting 3.5, but the Bucks on the money line. That's how I got it. How you got it, Tim?
I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks winning, but they've been winning close games. So I might. I think they'll cover.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think it's still going to
be
be close.
4-1 teams.
Yeah.
So both trying to stay ahead in
The
their
Niners
division.
are sneaky 4-1 too. I didn't think
Sneaky 4-1.
I didn't think they were 4-1.
Right. So, and then that's going to lead us to, we got a couple Monday night games, but really the game of the week to me is Sunday night.
Easily, hands down.
Lions at Chiefs. Chiefs looking better after a very slow start. Yep. Lions looking pretty good, 4-1 to start the year. They looked really good. KC giving 2.5, over under 52.5. That's a big
number.
So I'm gonna go with the under automatically. Because again, Sunday night, I think defenses will show up.
Yep. Hope so, at least. KC better hope so, at least.
Give me the under, but I'm going to go with... And KC's been better since at least they got Xavier Worthy back.
He's full bore now, too. I don't think he's on
Is Rasheed Rice back this
week?
Next week, okay.
Next week. Week 7, he's back.
He's back.
And they are going to love every minute of it.
So this is a game where I really want to pick the Lions. But the Chiefs at home on a Sunday night, I have a hard time going against at Arrowhead. So give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs laying 2.5 too, because 2.5 less than a field goal. I think this game could be a field goal. So give me KC all the way. KC on the money line. KC laying 2.5 and the under of 52.5.
Just to be different, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna call the over just to be different. Just to
listen. I hope so. I'll root for points.
Oh yeah,
I want points.
And it's weird for me. I love defense. So I like low scoring. I like good low scoring hard football games. But I
in the age of fantasy football, give me the points. I want to see. I want to see my numbers going up.
It changes a lot of stuff.
It does. So.
But yeah, I got the Chiefs winning that game.
All right, and then that's going to lead us to our last two games of the week. Monday night And yeah, Bills at Falcons, 4-1 Bills. Although coming off that loss to New England, so
It's either
Falcons have been a bit up and down. I like what they have, but they just haven't been able to put it together with London and
they
and
can't.
Bijan and Pitts and all those guys. And Penix, they haven't put it together yet. Maybe they will soon, but I don't think this is the week against the Bills.
No, the Bills are probably gonna be a very pissed off Bills team.
Yeah, so
Coming off that loss.
Give me Buffalo laying the 4.5. Give me Buffalo on the money line, and give me the over of 49.5.
Because, like I said, Buffalo can score 40 points by themselves. So yeah.
Yeah, and then other than that, we have Bears and Commanders. This is a game of. It's a bit interesting. I mean, the Bears coming off a bye week last week, so you figure that they'd be ready to go.
Yep.
Commanders, clearly not the same team.
No, they're not as
without Jaden Daniels. You know, they're not the same team. And he's, as far as I know, how is he out for the year, or is he just out for a few weeks? Let's take a look. Oh, it looks like he is back to being healthy. Let's take a look. Is he back this week with no designation?
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, he's top QB for week 6 in fantasy. So officially a go versus the Chargers. So I mean, he was a go last week. He's a go this week. So that being said, yeah, Washington's a much better team with him under center, in my opinion. So I actually think I like the Commanders in this game. They are at home.
Yep.
I don't care if the Bears had a week to prepare, but Caleb Williams, he's not yet.
I don't like him.
It's not that I don't like him. It's that I just think he's in QB purgatory. He's QB hell. He's never going to develop there.
Yeah. I feel like Chicago. I agree. Chicago's another team that doesn't know how to develop a quarterback for some god awful reason.
They do not. Every fan hates hearing. They don't know what to do with it. Nope. Like they get confused, they get anxious, and then they make the wrong pick every time. So that being said, Washington laying 4.5, over under 50.5. They're expecting offense in this game.
Number 2.
That's a big number. I'm actually going under.
I agree.
I'm going under. And give me the Commanders. Give me Washington, but do they win by 4.5? Line is 4.5. That's a good line.
I'll say I'll go.
It opened at 4.5 too, so I mean it really hasn't moved at all.
I'll say Washington covers it.
Yeah, give me Washington all the way. So I don't have much faith in the Bears, and I have more faith in the Commanders to at least fight for the NFC. So yeah, that is going to be our week 6 in the NFL. So Tim, anything else you want to throw in? Anything else that stands out to you?
No, I mean we kind of
covered it all, right?
Yeah.
Kind of hit it all.
Mm-hmm.
See if there's anything else news-wise. So yeah, like we talked about, Sanders is backing up Gabriel.
Yep.
Jones is back out.
Do you think we see Sanders
out
this week? You think Gabriel's gonna shit the bed enough that they bring Sanders in the second half?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. Again, I think that then you're just inciting more drama. Because then you either almost have to just hand it to him and whatever happens, or.
But it's also,
I don't think you could.
It's also the Browns we're talking about here. They don't really make great decisions all the time.
No, they don't make good decisions ever. To be honest with you, they don't make good decisions
What's
ever.
up, Sean? How you doing, bud?
Kamara questionable as well, so we'll throw that out there. And our
Knuckleheaded News of the Week.
Giants and under review for concussion protocol for Dart. Like we talked about that, we touched on it, but the fact that they're opening up an investigation to me is just absolutely absurd. Kid clearly came that game was fine.
Yeah,
he's young. He still bounces back pretty well. You know, it's like a child.
I mean,
like
if
a
you
child,
got
like
hurt, day balls, like, oh shit, my job's on the line here. Like,
well, you got
here.
you got kids, and like with my nephew takes a spill, he's back up in 3 seconds. No, it doesn't matter. Like he could fall on his face, he's back up, back at it. Like that's Jackson Dart right now. Me or you fall, it's gonna take us a couple minutes to get up. I'm going ooch and ouch, and I'm checking to make sure I didn't break something. At 40 years old, this kid's 22. You know what I mean? At 22, he's full of piss and vinegar and thinks the world can't. Nobody can touch him.
He's
You
not
know
gonna
what
feel
I mean?
it for another 3 hours.
He's not gonna feel it for another 3 years. But once he starts to feel it, he'll change the way he plays. But he's just not there yet. He's full of just absolute energy, and with that, like, I mean, to me, it reminds me of like when Favre, the Giants. You remember that game years ago where they knocked him out of the game? He goes out onto the sideline, came back in. Threw a fucking touchdown pass, and then got taken out of the game again. But he just ran back on the field, threw a touchdown pass, and then got taken out with a concussion. It's like one of those things where I just think Dart's a madman. I think him and Scatabo, we talked about, are not long for the football world if they continue to play that way.
Yeah, I love the energy, but you guys, they gotta dial it back a little bit.
Just a little, right? So,
Sean, thanks for the pumpkin and the pumpkin pie, dude. Popping in saying, hey, what's up, man?
Shout out.
Appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, appreciate the pumpkins
Go
and the
follow my
pumpkin
buddy.
pies.
Go follow my buddy on YouTube.
I like a
ChampzCast.
pumpkin pie every now and then. Yeah.
I
Follow
like-
ChampzCast
I don't
on
know.
YouTube and on Facebook.
On Facebook as well. Yes.
ChampzCast with a Z. Check us out.
'Cause we're cool
Appreciate it. Give us a follow. It would be much, much appreciated. Thank you very much.
I only like pumpkin pie like 3 days a year. I'll
Yeah,
eat it
exactly.
Before Thanksgiving, on Thanksgiving, and the day after.
Yes. So it's seasonal.
Yeah.
I'm
very
well,
seasonal.
Going off the rails
I don't
again
like
here.
it. Pumpkin spice. I don't want it. I don't
want
like it.
I'm with you. No pumpkin spice, but certain
Get it
foods
out
to
of
me are seasonal.
Mm-hmm.
To me,
I agree.
pumpkin pie, one of those things.
I think that's like the number one
Thanksgiving-ish.
seasonal.
Same thing for me for like turkey. Like I am a big turkey person around the November, December time period. After December, no more turkey for me. Like
Yeah,
that
I
kind
like
of thing. Like I'll get deli turkey.
Deli
like,
sliced turkey. Yes,
that's
yes.
that's
but
different. But like cooking,
roasting
like,
a turkey.
exactly,
No, Thanksgiving. That is it. Period.
That's it. We do lasagna every year for New Year's.
Good.
Corned beef, another thing I only have once a year, but I have it every year for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I think
egg salad, for whatever reason, I guess it was from dying eggs as a kid and then not knowing what to do with all the eggs that you
Yeah,
died.
just chop them up. Boom.
Chop them up, boom. So egg salad for me around Easter.
Rainbow egg salad.
Hot dogs, hamburgers, obviously, like once May hits, May through through September, pretty much is hamburger hot dog
down here, that's
season.
year round.
Yeah,
That's year round down
yeah,
here.
it's
At least for me.
absolutely. But like so
I gotta
seasonal
try,
foods.
I gotta try smoky up brisket or some pulled pork while you're down here.
Yeah, I would do that. Hell yeah, I love barbecue. It's something that in New Jersey we do not have enough good.
Well, and it's
Good
hard.
stuff.
It's hard to do year round up there because it gets so cold.
It's true.
It's a tough thing to do in the cold weather, man.
Know what else is a tough thing to do? We got to mention two things before we go. Know what else is tough to do?
What?
Winning a championship.
Absolutely.
You know what we do on ChampzCast?
We talk about the WNBA.
Nobody talks more
You
did. Nobody talks more WNBA than we do. And that being said, the Las Vegas Aces win their second title in the last 3 years, taking down the Phoenix Mercury, the old team of Diana Taurasi, who I believe retired last year at the end of last year. So she was one of my favorite players of all time. Like basketball-wise of all time, men even.
I remember her when she went to UConn, right?
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
when she was at
great.
UConn, dude.
I honestly still think she could have played in the NBA as a point guard. But anyway, they sweep them too. So it was definitive. Ajay Wilson is an absolute monster and makes all her teammates better. So shout out to the Las Vegas Aces on their championship. That is awesome for them. And
I just like to see another, honestly, I just like to see a women's sport actually growing.
Yeah.
To be honest. Especially now that I have a daughter and I want her to play sports when she gets older. Seeing that.
Yeah.
I like it.
You want her to grow up looking at people like Caitlin Clark and Diana Taurasi and Ajay Wilson and all these other great females.
Absolutely.
Because they are tremendous at what they do. So, yeah.
My kid's school has a girls flag football team. So, when she gets older, I'm going to be like, you cheerlead or what you want to do? What you want to do? Either way.
Yep. Give them the option.
Either way.
That's it.
Just do something.
That's it. The other thing to mention this week before we get going is, to be honest with you, NHL season is kicked off. Not a whole lot to talk about because
No,
we're
yeah,
1 to 2
only
games
couple-
in.
yeah,
You
it's only a
can't.
couple
You
games
don't
in,
know
so
who the
yeah.
hell teams are yet.
Mhm.
Rangers are 1-1 to start the year. New Jersey is 0-1 to start the year.
I think Tampa's 1-0.
Tampa is
0-1.
0-1 to
Excuse
start
me.
the year. So way too early to get into any hockey
Always-
talk. Of course, we'll have
always
Fife,
electric down here, dude.
possibly Schmelrose on to talk with us. A lot of hockey. Hopefully, maybe even a little Reed Man because he is obsessed with hockey. So shout out to Reed. Shout out to his Blackhawks team as well. I hope they have a tremendous season. So
Always electric down here with hockey season, man.
absolutely.
Quite literally because the Lightning.
The Lightning. Well, listen, they're consistently a good team too.
They are.
So,
they
like, that's
are
where to
team
me,
number
like,
one
I
down here,
wonder-
believe.
I wonder, like, that to me goes back to bringing this whole show full circle here. My first point to you, being a transfer from up north down here, I know you're not the biggest hockey fan
Yeah,
in the
hockey's
world.
number 3. Number 3
Yeah,
on the list.
on the list of sports.
Yep.
So with it being number 3, do you follow Tampa down here, or are you still a diehard? Because you're a Ranger fan, right?
I'm a Ranger fan. I'm a Tampa fan when they're not playing the Rangers.
Okay. See, that's what I mean. It's like, and I'm okay with that because I don't feel like you're
Yeah.
a fraud for saying that because
and
you
'cause-
live down here in the area. It's not like you're like, oh, well, the Rangers are my team, but if the Rangers aren't playing, I'm a Detroit Red Wings fan.
Yeah,
And I'd be
no,
like,
I'm
but
not-
you live in
I'm not- I'm
Florida.
not a
How the hell are
bandwagoner.
you?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
like
So,
that.
like, that kind
And
of.
it's not like from Jersey, like, dude, we would go to Giants games. We'd get there 8 o'clock in the morning.
See, that's
just
kind
chill
of
and
the
party out and
response I
whatever.
thought I was going to get with the Giants earlier. Of well, I root for the Giants. Like I'm always going to root for the Giants. Like
Well,
but if the Tampa's not playing the Giants,
It's
then
kind
I'll
of the
pull for the
same.
Bucks.
It is.
Okay.
It is. I do root for the Bucks when
Yeah.
not playing Giants. They don't play the Giants often, so I mean, hey.
And you don't have Brady to worry about anymore.
Yeah, well, and like I said, going back to it, that's what bothered. It was like the Tampa Bay Brady's. It's like no, it's the Bucks, man. Like
Yeah,
yeah, Brady got you a championship. He did the job, but
he did.
it's everybody forgot about the whole team when he was here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's what annoyed me more than anything.
yeah, shout out to the NHL season. Basketball hasn't kicked off yet, so we're not touching on that at all. The only other thing to
Not a
wrap up
basketball
on,
fan.
and I got to do it. Unfortunately, I hate to do it, but my Yankee season ended. Thankfully, we were able to at least take out Boston before.
At least you guys made the playoffs.
We did make the playoffs, unlike your collapsing
My
Mets. Your Schmetz.
They're so bad, dude.
But with Cohen as the
it's
owner,
comical.
do you feel better about it? Like with
I do
Co-
because he's willing to spend the money at least.
yes. So like, and you know that with what he did for Soto, but
Yep.
this year it's got to be pitching, right? Like off season
dude,
wise,
yeah,
you
yeah,
have
you
to
gotta-
just
you gotta go
spend
pitchers,
all
dude.
your money on every
You
pitcher.
gotta. I didn't like that they got. Oh, who'd they get rid of last year? That I didn't like. It was a pitcher, I think. They kept Minaya, which I was okay with, and he kind of turned out to be this year. But they got rid of somebody last year, and I was like, oh no, you gotta keep him. And I just can't remember who it was. I know a couple years ago they got rid of oh god, he went to the Blue Jays. What's his name?
Springer.
No.
George Springer.
No, he was on the Mets and he went to the Blue Jays.
Oh,
He was a pitcher. Chris something, I think.
You'd know better than me.
I'll
Either way,
find
though.
it later. Maybe.
Either way, yeah, had to discuss the list. The end of the Yankee season, bit disappointing. Lose 3-1 to Toronto, and yeah, season over. I just hope that this is what it takes to, and I hate to say it because he's not a bad manager. He's not a bad person. But the Yankees need a different voice. Like, there's just some times where it's not that the coach is bad. It's not that people are bad, like, or bad at their job even. It's that you've just run your course.
Yeah,
like,
I was about to say,
the voice in
sometimes
the
you've just
room
ran
is
your course
just
where
old.
where you are.
He's been there almost a decade.
Mhm.
They have no World Series. You cut Girardi for less than this. Why are you so attached to him?
It was like Coughlin leaving Giants. It ran its course, and
Exactly.
Coughlin's time was done there.
Exactly. So I wonder what's going to happen
And-
there.
And the
But-
fact that they've been saying this about Boone for the past 4 years,
yeah.
like, okay, hey, maybe it's actually time to do that.
Right. But speaking of managerial things, bring this real quick before we go as well. Pujols and the Angels in discussions for a managerial opening. I'm just going to throw this out there. Just because they're a great player doesn't mean they're going to be a great manager.
I was going to say that.
The greatest of all time, Michael Jordan, knew that he was a great player, but not a great coach.
Yep.
Like, you can't do it all. Like, you could try, but you can't. Like, and this is one of those things where maybe Pujols will be great, but I don't know.
It's possible that he won't be.
It's possible he won't be.
People will hate him for it.
Well, especially in St. Louis because
because
that's where he spent most of his career. But that and Bellinger opted out of his contract. No surprise there. I think the Yankees need some changes this offseason anyway.
You think the Mets re-sign Alonso?
They need to. He's a life. We've talked about it on the show before, me and Dave. But he needs to be a life Met.
Well, and it's funny because
that's it.
Last year when we were up in Jersey, we talked about it, and I said, I don't care, get rid of him. Now I'm just like, okay, yeah, maybe you got to keep him.
You gotta. There's certain players that, as a franchise, regardless of how great they are or not, like even for the Yankees recently, this is recent. One of those guys for us that he didn't end his career in the greatest way. He wasn't a top player in the league or anything like that, but just a guy that we couldn't get rid of because you couldn't see him in another uniform was Brett Gardner. Like, Brett Gardner's a guy that maybe he could have extended his career playing another 2-3 years elsewhere, but was it worth it to his legacy and his career to do that and possibly mess up that Yankee? It's not worth it, like in some cases, and that's where, to me, Alonso going somewhere else would hurt his reputation, and it would hurt the Mets because you want a reputation of taking care of your guys. You want a reputation of taking care of your players. And that's the one thing that Cohen wanted to do. He wanted to bring back Met history. He wanted to have an old timers game. He wanted to do those things and honor those players. He's a player that you got to honor.
Yeah,
he's up there with me. By the time his career is over, he's going to be like a David Wright. He's going to be like that kind of, like, you know, I wouldn't even say Piazza because Piazza you guys got from the Dodgers.
Yeah, he came from the Dodgers. But he had an amazing Mets career, but he came from the Dodgers.
Exactly. Like, you know, going up in the rafters with guys who spent their entire, because I'm pretty sure Tom Seaver spent his entire career with the Mets. I could be wrong.
No, he went to the Reds, I believe.
Okay. So he didn't even
get traded.
So I'm trying to think of who spent their entire careers only Mets that were really great players. And to me, I can only off the top of my head think of David Wright and Pete Alonso. And I don't know how you let that go.
Yeah. But like going back to like if you let him go, that would have been like seeing like David Wright in like a Mariners jersey or something like that. It just doesn't look right, dude. But
I don't know. If I'm the Yankees, we have Goldschmidt on a 1-year deal. The Mets are going to be dumb enough to let him test free agency.
Yeah.
Throw a 2 or 3 year contract at him for good money. You know what I mean? Alonso could still hit the shit out of the ball.
Yep.
And you put him in a lineup with Judge and other guys, I think he'd do just fine.
Now, don't get me wrong. This time last year, I was not on Alonso, and I'll admit it. But with the season he just had and whatever, I'm okay. Yeah, you gotta keep him. You gotta give him the money.
Got to do it, right? So that being said, I mean, WWE Crown Jewel going on right now. We talked about that at the top of the show.
They're over in Australia right now. But it started at 8 a.m.
Right.
Probably actually about to wrap up.
Yeah, like us, about to wrap up.
Right.
So, I mean, listen, I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to throw out there, but we touched on all the games. We got Bama coming up at noon playing against Missouri, who I believe is ranked number 14. Shout out, Roll Tide. Even though Justice Haynes doesn't play for Alabama anymore, he's with Michigan.
Hey, it's still Bama jersey.
Still Bama, and he's still inscribed at Roll Tide. Also have a Saban picture out there signed too. Yeah. So shout out to Bama. I'm hoping they take care of business today. Let's take a look real quick. We'll see if there's any other notable games on the schedule today.
Notre Dame.
Since we are on a college football day. Another big game. Ohio State at Illinois at noon on Fox. Number 1 Ohio State, 5-1 Illinois. Yeah. Number 1 versus number 17, Alabama 8 versus number 14, Missouri. Missouri 5-0 and at home coming into this game. Bama 3.5-point favorite though. Roll Tide, let's go.
My buddies.
Let's see, Oregon at Indiana. This might be the game of the week. 2 5-0 teams on a 3:30 on CBS. Oregon at home hosting Indiana. That's a hell of a game. Oklahoma, Texas, Red River rivalry is always big. I don't care if Texas is 3-2.
No, it don't matter.
They're at home for this game, and that crowd is going to be crazy.
That's like a division game in the NFL. They know each other, man.
If Arch Manning wants to make a name for himself in Texas, it is here at this game at home today. Make your statement, my man. So yeah, that's a great one to watch out for. That's on 3:30 on ABC after the Alabama game, which is also on ABC at noon. So that's back-to-back top 25 matchups of Alabama and Missouri, games, and then Oklahoma and Texas. Again, don't care if they're not ranked.
Yeah, no, it don't matter.
Notre Dame gets NC State. So 3-2 versus 4-2.
You never know, man.
You never know. Although they are a 23.5 point favorite in this game. So it opened at 22 and went up. So yeah, they're a big time favorite. As far as other top matchups, that's it for the week. So I mean, the biggest games look like they're going to be earlier today. Oregon at Indiana, Texas at, Oklahoma at Texas.
You think I would feel they should have the Red River rivalry be the primetime game, man.
You would think so, but I mean, 3:30 on a Saturday kind of is prime time.
That's kind of like afternoon.
That's kind of prime time ish, like because I don't think a lot of people want to go up at night, like on a Saturday night. It's hard. That's true. So 3:30. I mean, that's your game on ABC. The Red River rivalry, one of the biggest rivalries in all of sports.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And Texas will be shaking today, I'm sure. Roll Tide here coming up in less than an hour. And yeah, I hope somehow Illinois can beat Ohio State. So I'm going to shout that out. Ohio State, though, is more than a 2-score favorite, 15.5, over under 50.5. I like the over. And to be honest, I probably like OSU.
I feel like there's a lot more scoring in college than there's in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Like a ton.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, 59, the spread on the Notre Dame game. It's a pretty big one. Yeah, it is. 67.5 in the Tennessee-Arkansas game. So, yeah, no, they're a fan of points in college football for sure.
Georgia's got Auburn. Oh, USF played already?
Yeah, and they put up 99 points combined in that game last night.
My buddy's a huge USF fan. He goes to the games whenever they're home. They play at Raymond James. They play where the Bucks play.
Ah, nice. Like, I haven't actually been in that stadium. It's one of the ones I want to go in.
Nice one. It's a nice one.
And I always look at it when I go because I'm always down here in March. So I check out a spring training game at George Steinbrenner Field. And you could actually see, you could see it like from where I come out, like enter and come in and out of the stadium. You see the whole thing right there. So, it's one of, to be honest, I think the coolest stadiums in sports because I like the cannon, I like the ship atmosphere. It's a little bit different, but it's nice. It's outdoors and it's beautiful down here. So yeah,
it's hot down here. Let's be honest, it's hot and humid. Right now, it's nice.
Not
out
when
today.
Tampa Bay is playing usually because they're in the winter. So at least like December, November, a little cooler down here. It's not the August heat or July heat that you get.
I didn't go to any Rays games because they were playing at Steinbrenner Field. Like, no, well, number one, I'm not driving across the bridge. I'm good.
Skyway or whatever that's called.
No, Howard Franklin.
Oh, okay.
Number two, just it's outside. I'm good. I'm all right. I sweat even just like looking outside, man. I'm all right.
All right. Well, speaking of that, I think we are all right here today. So, Tim, why don't you shout out, tell people where you can find us, and let's wrap this bad boy up.
I mean, typically I'm in the chat, hanging out during the stream. But FightingIrish57, you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. If there's a social platform, I'm on it probably with that handle. So yeah, FightingIrish_57. Excuse me. But yeah, that's where you can find me, and just look it up, and more likely it's me.
And then we will find you also hopefully back here when I come back down in March.
Absolutely.
We'll do a whole lot more together. And again, hopefully I can have you call in, and you are also always awesome in the chat. So thank you. And also thank you as always for all your help. You helped me a lot with the stream and figuring out technical stuff. And so
I'm more behind the scenes guy.
He is. So shout out, Tim. You are amazing, my friend. Thank you so much for everything.
Of course.
You can find us at ChampzCast on YouTube. That's Champs with a Z. You can find us at ChampzCast on Facebook. Help us get to 100 followers on Facebook. Once we're there, we could stream live on Facebook as well. We're close. I think we're at 90. Let's get that last 10. Give us that follow, please. And then we can stream there as
And
well.
we're gonna be making them at TikTok too.
We'll be
We're gonna
getting on
doing that.
TikTok because I need more pumpkins. I need more pumpkin pies. I need more donuts.
Yep.
I'm a fat guy. I like food. So if you
Right.
want to throw
Who doesn't?
food at me, throw all the food you want at us, TikTok. I'll eat it all. And with that said, I think it's time for a little music, a little dancing,
I
and
like it.
let's go enjoy a great Saturday and Sunday of
Cool weather
football.
Saturday. Cool weather Saturday down here in Florida.
Which is interesting. I was gonna take a ride with the Causeway. Right? So, and until next time, I like to say, like, subscribe, follow, share,
Do it all.
and live like a champion.
Always.
Live like a champion.
Be a good-
Boom.